What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we got a lot to go over, so grab your snacks, get a drink, and sit down and relax, because they unpacked a lot in this dev stream. So the future plans of Warframe and whatnot, as well as a lot of details going over the next update, Devuri paradox. Now, before we start into the video, if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you can be notified every time I go live or drop a video, so you can stay updated with the latest Warframe news or just gaming videos in general. I got you. Before we start talking about the stuff that Devuri paradox is bringing, they will be dropping or releasing Hildryn Prime on March 15th. She will be the next Prime Warframe. Hildryn is actually a very interesting Warframe, because unlike all the other Warframes, Hildryn doesn't require energy. Her energy or ability usage comes from her shields. So the more shields you have for Hildryn, the more energy or the more frequent you can use your abilities. Oh, there we go. All right. So her Bellfire, which is like her exalted weapons, are also getting a prime form. A lot of her signature weapons are getting prime forms, like the Larkspur. So yeah, March 15th for Hildryn Prime. Now we get into the meat of this video, which is the Devuri paradox. So the Devuri paradox is releasing in April of 2023. So they haven't given us an exact release date, but we know it is dropping in April, which is really good, because that makes March enough time for us to farm Hildryn. On March 25th, they will be having their 10-year anniversary. Steering back on track, the Devuri paradox would introduce us with a new quest, as well as introducing us to the new open world. The way that this new quest works is that you have a new optional beginning. So say that you never played Warframe before and you wanted to finally dive in, you would have a choice to start off in the paradox, or to start off like how everyone else started. You choose your Warframe, Excalibur, Volt, Mag, and then you do the introductory missions and whatnot, and then go through the star chart. Or you can choose to start off with the paradox, where it's like you're doing the same thing, but you're with your drifter, and you use Warframes that are randomly given to you, and it's like you're making your way back in time where they all converge during the new war. Next on is the new 3 modes that they'll be bringing into the Devuri paradox. We have the circuit mode, which just is like an endless wave. You can think of it as probably like an upgraded form of Sanctuary Onslaught. The next one is the experience and side quest version of Devuri paradox. So when you're doing the missions and stuff, this mode will allow you to also do the side quests, basically what it says. And then Lone Story are for people or players that just want to experience the story or the lore of the Devuri paradox. This new update will bring new enemies as well as creatures. You already seen some of the DAC soldiers in the recent videos. They're also going to be bringing a drifter melee system, in which you start off with, I want to say, just one weapon, but they have several other weapons that you can eventually unlock and then take on missions with you. They have this new system called Drifters and Trisniks. Now, Drifters and Trisniks, if you're familiar with, if we went over to our railjack, right? You click on our railjack, and then you go over to the Intrinsics tab. You can see that there are 5 categories, each specializing in one field for the railjack. Doing railjack missions gives you the intrinsics, in which you come here and you upgrade your ranking. Each ranking do offer you more abilities and access. Next, we have the Devuri decrees. So they call these boons. Boons are just basically perks. So when you're doing your missions in the Devuri paradox, over time you're going to gain access to choose a perk. It's kind of similar to how you see Fortnite, with they have 4 perks that you can choose throughout the match that stays with you. These boons work the same way, in which, how I told you there was a new Sanctuary Onslaught called the circuit. These boons would still be applied to your Warframe when you do these endless wave missions. Next we have Kaith customization. Kaith or Kayeth, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's just our Pegasus, our horse. We'll be able to customize our horse within Tension's Cave. Finally, which is like one of the most craziest things that I am excited for, is the new Incarnate system. They're calling it Incarnate Genesis. So they are expanding the system of Incarnate weapons. We've seen them do this with the Tenet sister weapons, how with the previous update they added 2 more new Tenet weapons. So Incarnate is just the third faction of these different weapon variants, more on a void aesthetic. Tension's Cave is a feature that is in Devuri Paradox, where you load in as your drifter, and in Tension's Cave is where you can see your intrinsics, you can see your loadouts, you choose your loadouts, and then you set off onto your expedition. You start off with choosing your warframe, of course, in which I know you guys all seen it. The Stalker is finally in, it's been in Warframe, but we can play as him. If you level up one of the intrinsics to rank 10, it says a shadowy figure or something like that will appear, and we will have the choice to play as the Stalker, which is sick. So I'm excited to see how he plays out. But you choose your Warframe, then you choose your primary, your secondary, and your melee. They're all randomized, but if the weapon that does appear is a weapon you own, then the stats would be the same as the weapon you own. So if the new core were to show up and you owned a new core in Warframe and they had all your mods and stuff on it, that new core would be the same one that you would use in your arsenal. One cool thing is mall fishing. Mall fishing is a new optional feature, I guess, in the Devuri Paradox missions, where we can actually be the fish and swim around and catch other fish by eating them. So that it looked really fun. It's a cool way on fishing, so I'm excited to try that out. Next we have the Undercroft. I believe the Undercroft and the Circuit is the same thing, but I'm not sure. But the Undercroft is like endless waves, but instead every 5 or every rotation is going to be a different type of mission. So say you start off with survival for the first 5 minutes, next 5 minutes is a defense mission, next 5 minutes it's a mobile defense mission, next 5 minutes is intercept, like that. So it's going to be cool. Your boons or your perks do transfer over to this mode as well. We're finally getting more love to our drifter customization, so they're gaining more outfits and stuff for our drifter to be able to customize and look amazing as we run around Devuri Paradox. There'll be a suit update, so a lot of the operator suits are going to finally be able to be placed on our drifter. One exciting, actually this thing blew my mind, but they brought back this concept art for Baruch. It's like a Baruch deluxe skin, and now they finally finished developing him. He looked amazing, he looked terrifying. I can't wait to throw all 4 hands on these enemies with this new Baruch skin. So let me know in the comments how you guys are going to customize, because I know this skin is going to be very hard to avoid not getting. And of course, we got another Wisp skin. The way that they took these pictures are kind of questionable, but we're not going to talk about it. But this new duo deluxe skin pack will be dropped with the Devuri Paradox update, so they will both have an April release window. The next thing is that we're getting Void Shell Mesa and Void Shell Limbo skins. But on top of that, we'll also be getting a new wave of Tenogen skins. My most excited one was the new, it looked like a Terralist version of Gauss, so our boy Gauss will be getting another skin. If you want to look through the list of a bunch of the new Tenogen content, they have it on their website. And as I end off this video, we have TennoCon 2023 finally being announced for April 26th. Or I just kidding. That's my brother's birthday. For August 26th, it will finally be in person again. If you aren't able to make it, they will be live streaming it like how they usually do. You would get some drops, from watching it on Twitch and so on and so on. But if you wanted to be there in person and show more personal love, it will be hosting in London. I thought this was a lot closer to me. I don't know if your boy can get to London August 26th. Make sure you call that off, because Warframe TennoCon will be in person now as well as online. I will be streaming the TennoCon event here on my channel, so if you guys want to join the Tenno fam and, you know, just react together. I'll be doing giveaways as well on this live stream, and yeah, we'll just be enjoying Warframe. I feel like they might announce some Soulframe stuff, as well as, you know, the next update for Warframe. It might deal with things like Hunhow, which is the Lotus's daddy. But that was everything that was covered in this last dev stream. It was a lot to take in, so let me know in the comments below any questions you guys have, or anything that I might missed, you know, from this dev stream. But I'm excited. I feel like this update is, you know, it's an update with content. You know, they have some longevity missions and rewards in there that I'm excited to grind out for, and I can't wait to play this mode with you guys. So if you guys are trying to catch up to play the Devuri Paradox, you don't have to. You can clearly be you can just straight up be a new player and then choose the Devuri Paradox to start off with. So yeah, thank you guys for watching throughout this whole video. I appreciate the love and support you guys gave to this channel. This community is awesome. Like, you guys are very, very amazing people, and thank you guys for watching my whole video. So yeah, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and check out my other videos if you want to see my other content that I post. But I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. You guys be safe and keep up the grind. Peace.